We are joined by the #2 draft pick in the first round, Saquon Barkley. And Saquon, we thank you for joining us. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you guys for having me.
All right. Everybody wants to know, so we'll ask. How's the leg?
The leg is feeling pretty good, taking it day by day. The training staff.
Huh?
I know. The training staff and the coaches and the strength staff have a great game plan with me. And, I just try to attack the day and try to get better every single day.
Do you feel as if you're losing anything by not being able to practice because of the leg?
I don't feel like I'm losing anything because, it's a lot of mental reps, and it's all about how you attack and approach. If you come out sad that I'm not practicing, I'm not getting better that way, then you're not going to get better. But if you approach it like a vet and a pro, have that mindset that when you get the chance to watch practice, make sure you watch practice, take mental notes, be involved, and then when you're off to the side, attack your reps that you have to do to get back as quick as you can.
Will you play Friday?
Still day to day. Obviously I would hope to play. I would love to play. I would love to play every opportunity I get. But like I said, I'm just kind of following along instructions and seeing what they got planned for me.
I'll tell you what, if you drew up the first time you touched the ball, you couldn't draw it up any better. I mean, you spoiled all of us. We expect that every single time. Yeah. What was that like to get out into the open and you're running free, and this is the first time you're running the ball in an NFL game?
It was just so many emotions were just going on, just not because of the run, just, every MetLife Stadium growing up, I was a Jets fan, but always wanted to play in that stadium. And to be able to finally play in that stadium and be able to play with my brothers and my teammates was a special moment. And that the first run, it was a decent run. The O-line did a tremendous job up front blocking. Evan Ingram did a great job blocking too. And the second level blocks, I think it was Rhett made an also unbelievable block also. I got to find a way to get in the end zone and eliminate plays there. That's the mentality that I had in college, and that's the mentality that I'm going to continue to have in the NFL.
Patience was what I saw from it. How much patience does it take to be able to kick it outside like that?
Yeah, you definitely got to be a patient back in this league. The thing where I feel like I can continue to grow is understanding the down and distance, understanding the sticks, understanding when to take the 2 and when to take the 3, and when to try to do a little too much. Just being aware of the whole game and the whole situation. But yeah, definitely patience. If you look at all the great backs in the league, where I'm trying to get to at one day. You look at Le'Veon, you look at Zeke, Hunt, Alvin, the list goes on. All those guys have great vision and great balance and great patience, and I got to continue to, with repetition and obviously more reps in the game, we'll continue to get better there.
Now, you obviously played at a very high level in the Big Ten, but everybody always tells us it's such a quantum leap. Is it a quantum leap in terms of speed out on the field, and that you're playing for pay now rather than, a scholarship?
I wouldn't say it's such a huge leap, in my opinion. Everyone's different. For me, speed is not the biggest difference in my opinion.
What is it?
It's just the fact that the defense knows where they got to be, when they got to be there. What the other defenders doing and who they have helped more than other people do in college. So it makes the game seem faster. But at the end of the day, if you run a 4.3, you run a 4.3. If you run a 4.5, you run a 4.5. But they're so in tune with the repetition that they take in practice and understanding their scheme that they're in spots a lot quicker. So you have to take your mental aspect and take it to another level, understanding the run scheme, understanding the fits, so you can be a step faster. So it's not really the speed. It's just where you have to be and getting there before the defender.
How about the schedule? 16 games, only having the 1 bye. How do you anticipate being able to handle the extra workload?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Trying to continue to learn there. That's what the trainers been telling me every time I try to get frustrated, saying, it's a 16 game season, and hopefully, God willing, even more. The last game of the year is, I think, it's like December 3rd or something like that. For me, I would just be getting ready to play a bowl game and already have 2 or 3 weeks off during that bowl game. So, just obviously the wear and tear on your body is going to be a lot different this year, but also with more time in the season and more time with games, there's also more time to recover and take care of your body. And I thought I was doing a good job of taking care of my body, obviously, with this, but, it's just a minor setback and just kind of, was a slap in the face, let me know that even though you thought you were doing enough, you got to do more.
What veterans so far have been the most upfront about putting their arm around you and teaching you a little bit about what's what?
I would say that you know, there's so many of them. Eli, Snacks, Tree, Shep, but I would say definitely Odell and Shep. Just, you know, obviously just from the friendship that we had prior to coming here in camp, and just training with each other, building that relationship there. You know, definitely I think O and Shep are two great guys to model yourself after, and the way that they come to work and the way that they carry themselves. And I think they've been doing a great job as leaders and as taking the young gun under the wing. Also Jonathan Stewart. The list goes on and on. Yeah.
Talking with Saquon Barkley here on the Michael Kay Show. A lot of questions because the offensive line has been reconfigured. What's your take on them so far?
You know, yeah, I don't know. I wasn't here last year, so I can't really compare them to what happened last year. But in my opinion, I think that they're doing a great job. I think that they're doing an unbelievable job, not only just in the game, but you know, just the little extra stuff that we do on the side, even in meetings, standing after in meetings. You know, Nate's a great leader. Will's been very impressive. He's very physical, and they get to the next level. They get to the next level really fast, and makes my job a lot easier.
You mentioned you grew up a Jet fan. You may not get a chance to play on Friday, but how cool would it be to play against the team you grew up following?
You know, just not even just playing against them, just being in that stadium with them will kind of be a little cool moment for me, but very short moment for me because obviously I grew up as a Jets fan, but that's all in the past now. I'm all blue now and all New York Giants, so will be a special moment. Just any moment you get to play in MetLife Stadium and get to play in front of Giants fans and play with your teammates is going to be a special moment.
Is there any fear whatsoever that because of the leg you won't be ready for the first game?
No, I mean, there's not really any fear. I think that I've been moving really well. Only thing I think that can happen if, God forbid, if I tweak something again while getting back. But I think the schedule I'm on and the process I've been going through, and the strength staff and the training staff, I think that have me on. I think they've been doing a great job, and like I said, I feel really great. But I'm just following their lead.
Now, it's weird, and I'm sure you haven't been asked this. When I graduated from college and then I started working, it felt weird that I didn't have to go to class. Is it weird that you don't have to go to class, that this is now your job?
It's not weird. I would say it's more of a life-saving thing because class is definitely, especially at Penn State, and you get class checked and you got to be there, and you know, just the whole standard that you have at Penn State. I wouldn't say it sucks, but it's definitely a lot better now that I can just focus on football. Now my life is, you know, come in here, take care of your body, come in here, practice, work your butt off, and spend time with your family. And it's repeat, repeat, repeat. So football is a lot more easier, definitely without classes.
And it makes sense, too. I mean, okay, this is professional football, and I'm making air quotes, but that's big-time football that you're playing. So you're preparing to play big-time football. Oh, by the way, you have to go to class and pass.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's tough, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what Michael didn't tell you is he kept going back to Fordham, even after he graduated.
But I didn't have to go to class. I just hung out.
I don't know. You're probably way too young to remember the movie St. Elmo's Fire, but it was like that. The Rob Lowe character just keep going back to hang around.
Ask him how it turned out, Saquon.
How'd it turn out?
Worked out all right. Yeah.
I'm just saying, don't be that. Penn State's not that far away. Don't spend your off days going back there.
Yeah.
Move on.
Feel better, man.
Michael never moved on.
See you soon.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, Saquon. That is Saquon Barkley, the number 2 pick in all of the NFL, and the Giants are expecting great things from him and what could be an explosive offense.